Good morning, everybody. 188 Debt Line, Edward Kelley here, answering your bankruptcy questions. We're in the series on special debts. These are debts as opposed to your typical unsecureds, personal loans, payday loans, credit cards, medical bills. Your basic unsecured debt that's generally discharged in full in a 7 and according to what you can pay in a 13. These are debts that are treated differently. We've talked about student loans and taxes, and I realized I left one out. It's another easy one, but let's just knock it out. Child support, as you can imagine, and rightfully so, not dischargeable under any circumstances. Um, Although you will get credit pretty much dollar for dollar in a Chapter 7 for that expense. So I've had a lot of people that come in and tell me their income, and I think there's no way you're going to qualify, and then come to find out they're paying 800-900 a month in child support. That can put you into a 7 if you might not otherwise qualify, and allow you to discharge all of your unsecured debt and then concentrate your energy on that child support. And that is another benefit to a 13. It can be a benefit or not be a benefit, but the child support, particularly if there's a rearage where that can be taking up to 60% of your income. If you roll that into a 13, it's like any other long-term debt. If it can be paid, generally you're going to have to deal with all of it within the plan. Um, so, you may end up um, not having enough in your disposable income to take care of all that within the 5 years, because you can't extend beyond the 5 years. Um, and there are some circumstances where you can go outside of that. Not within the plan, but that you can have permission to pay that outside of the plan. But I've run into many cases, and this varies a little bit by district, where the entire sum, particularly of arrearage. Now, I'm not talking about ongoing child support, but the whole arrearage needs to be dealt with in the 5 years. But again, if that's the case, and you've got a lot of other debt, by freezing that into your Chapter 13 plan, you may get some benefits depending on the proof of claim filed by the Child Support Enforcement Division as to penalties and fees and things like that. If you can take care of the whole thing within that 5 years, and you're, packing that in to less time than it would have taken, you may be able to walk out of that Chapter 13 at the end with that child support arrearage taken care of. Who knows, 5 years, kid may be aged out, you may be done with the regular support, and all of your other debt discharged. Because I've seen a lot of people where the child support really gets them because they have all this other debt. So, although you can't get rid of it, it's kind of like taxes. Unlike taxes, it doesn't matter how old the child support is, you can't get rid of it, rightfully so. But you can use a 13 in many cases to make that manageable. So, again, that's a pretty easy one. Child support, you're not going to discharge it. Um, and we will continue with some other special debts in the next edition of 188 Debtline. Once again, as always, you can reach me at 188 Debtline or email me at edward@wirthlawoffice.com, WIRTH lawoffice.com. See you soon.